Open the gay. Yeah, there we go. Hello. This is a long-awaited Melvstomp. And, we got reloadlastsave. I mean, he's like, you know, the head of the whole thing. Chris from, reloadlastsave here.
I'm the only one.
Oh, yeah, he's a
I'm the only one.
He's a minion now.
I'm a minion now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Times are hard. Things ain't going good. Patreon's bringing in only half of what it used to. Subs are down. Views are down. Numbers are in the red across the board, and I got the minion surgery.
Was it successful at least?
I mean, I regret it, but it was successful. Essentially, they give you a kit. And it's just a bunch of yellow highlighters, and you put it in your bathtub, and you just kind of submerge yourself for a couple days.
Oh, I see. Wait, I sold out. This was brought to me very last minute. I was like, hey, Chris, do you want to watch Day of Reckoning? And all he said was, sure. He did not mention anything about surgeries. Not that I have a problem with it or anything. It's just, you know, it's a lot to process.
Well, it's more of a dye job. It's more of permanent cosmetics, you know?
Ah. Well,
it's like you know how some people get Wolverine claws implanted?
They do? Ugh.
Well, I did. I also have Wolverine claws. I'm a minion, and I have Wolverine claws. Let's watch the wrestling.
Yeah, now
I'm gonna mess with something on my keyboard to downpitch my voice.
Yeah.
Okay, how's that? Do I sound normal? Do I sound like a human being now?
Yeah.
Let's watch the show.
Okay.
I gotta look you up on Twitch so I can see the chat and bully people in the chat when they say, "Who's this unfunny fuck?"
It's just the Twitch name is Grunk Zone.
No, I know it. I just gotta open it.
Oh, I see.
You think I would be subscribed to you for 14 months? I just shared my subiversary in the chat.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't pay attention to anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal
Oh, thank you.
Rumble. Introducing
So we got a Guilty Gear guy here.
Dr. Faust from Guilty Gear, previously known as Dr. Baldy.
Oh yeah.
What is your favorite version of Faust?
Dr. Baldhead.
No, I meant the play.
Oh, not like the band?
No, the play. The play Faust, about the man who sells his soul to Mephistopheles. A lot of people seem to like the Wishbone version of Faust. I'm partial to the film Phantom of the Paradise.
Well, I like the Faust song, Why Don't You Just Eat Carrots? Also,
who's this guy? How much does this guy weigh?
Is he a wrestler? So you can't really do Kinnikuman in this game, but I tried.
What's Kinnikuman from?
He's from Ultimate Muscle for the GameCube.
Koko ni anigata teriba supai no janai no sa. Kinnikuman, go fight.
We had there was a Kinnikuman game that was actually a previous Melvstomp recently, where a created
Where the fuck was I? Where the what? You bring me in for Day of Reckoning and not Kinnikuman? I have spent $400 on fucking Kinnikuman figures I imported from Japan, and you're like, now let's get Chris to watch Randy Orton do headlock spots. I thought you were my friend.
Somebody
back elbow.
Somebody got to it first. I don't know what to tell you.
Sugeru. His balls. Oh, a beautiful Northern Lights suplex from Kaneko Suguru from Planet Kaneko, by the way. He's the prince of the Kaneko clan. The son of Mayumi Kaneko, the current reigning king of Planet Kaneko.
Yeah, but how much do they all weigh?
Well, people have referred to Kinnikuman as a fat pig before. I'm gonna guess he's probably 350 pounds.
I see. And yeah, that's some Urban Rain music.
I know a lot about Kinnikuman. By the way, I'm sorry if I probably peaked the microphone screaming, but you did make me very angry.
Why?
Sea Tiger is coming out, the tiger of the sea. Delicious. I love their products. I love their products. I feed them to my cat all the time. You get a Ritz cracker, you put some sea Tiger. Who's the man with the bandana though?
The man with the bandana.
He has like a headband and sunglasses.
Oh, that's Sea Tiger. He is.
Oh, is he like their local representative?
I think so. Basically, my friend Eric is really into a Chinese manhwa, and he's a main character in it.
What is a manhwa? Is that like a manga?
Yeah, it's just manga, but Chinese.
Oh, I see.
And it's
my favorite manga is Kinnikuman.
Well, here's a close-up of his crotch then.
By the way, I wasn't kidding when I said I spent $400 on importing Kinnikuman Kinkashis.
Yeah.
I have a serious problem. Oh, here he comes from the great state of Texas, Elon Musk.
No.
Elon Musk is in the rumble.
No.
Dr. Baldhead, get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, there is a Kinnikuman fighting game that, now that you mention it, we should, like, parsec together sometime.
We should. I'll
like,
fucking destroy you. I'll pick Atlantis and I'll drown your ass.
Were you also thinking of Grand Prix? Because that game rules.
It's the one that's a fighting game, not a wrestling game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one sadly never came to America. One that did come to America, oddly enough, was Galactic Wrestling, which is one of the that one's one of the Aki games.
Yeah.
And in it, you can see Kinnikuman's penis.
Great.
Yeah.
So
it's jarring.
So, Baravento here, he's a character from an obscure Amiga fighting game that's centered around capoeira. Capoeira? And
I'm just, you know what? I'm just glad that capoeira is for white boys now. What a world we live in, where even white boys can do capoeira.
I mean, I'm not even sure
Some people would call that cultural appropriation. I call that, I also call it cultural appropriation. You know what? I'm offended. Elon, throw him out. Get rid of him. I don't like him.
Wait, you're telling Elon to get rid of somebody offensive like he's not, like, the worst person in the world?
I don't know a lot about Elon Musk. I just know him as the comedian from my favorite episode of Saturday Night Live. He doesn't do, like, offensive jokes, like, during his stand-up shows, does he?
Nah, he just, like, killed, like, 200 people once.
Oh my god!
But on the subject of Baravento, I'm not even sure he is supposed to be white. I think that may just be a product of the Amiga's limited palette. I mean, there's no storyline other than, you know,
Amiga was the most racist console. It only made white guys.
I mean, I don't know.
Racist and sexist. It couldn't make women. Only white men.
Classic Amiga whitewash. I mean, I don't know. Like, fucking... fucking, like, MK2's ports just made Jade white for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It didn't make Jax white, did it? That would be very offensive.
That would be an impressive amount of effort to be shitty.
That would be horrible because then it would change Jax's Mortal Kombat 11 ending where he goes back in time and ends slavery.
Yeah.
To where it's a white guy doing it and it's just a white guy like looking for an excuse to play white savior. Then again, I'm sure, you know what? If you have a time machine regardless of your own race, you should probably end slavery.
Yeah.
I think people would be happy with that no matter what.
Yeah. Man, the truth of the matter is, this is how we looked in Baravento, and I didn't really think too much about it until you brought up the kind of weirdness about it. I mean, Eternal Champions had like a mermaid man that did the same fighting style.
Suguru. Suguru.
Oh, and about the format of this technically is not a watch mode match. Basically, I put myself on player control at the very end, alongside like 3 underpowered characters, and basically whoever is the last person in the last person on this lineup to be in the ring, they win. I had to. Oh, jeez. I like how.
No! Could he come out with a double choke, Sam?
I like
Just
how.
like when he fought the Hell Missionaries, except it's Elon Musk and Sea King.
I would not allow Elon anywhere near my tournament.
Who was? Oh my God! No! Oh my God! His fighting spirit wasn't strong enough. Oh, I hope Terry Man comes in and avenges him.
Nobody
Not
suggested.
Brock and Jr. I don't want Brock and Jr. and him. Him and Elon Musk would have too much to get along. They'd have too much to talk about.
Don't want Stroheim in there either, who's almost the same character.
Yeah, someone was talking about Stroheim and like comparing Stroheim to Brock and Jr. and I was like, yeah, but Stroheim doesn't stick around for the entire run of JoJo.
Yeah.
And becomes one of the 4 main characters. That's the difference.
Yeah, there is that.
I've been writing a video for the last 2 years on it. It'll come out someday. My long form Kinnikuman video that then gets me banned off YouTube because if you use a clip from an anime, they just send people to your house and they kill you.
Yeah, like that. Who we got? Doshin the Giant!
Doshin the Giant for the 64DD.
Yeah.
He had the 64DD is a very weird console. For Nintendo, normally a family company, to sell a peripheral that was just 2 large silicone breasts that you plugged into your N64. Very strange, but it did let you play Doshin the Giant.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he seems very nice. Which is why he's probably not going to do so well in this matchup.
What a weird world we live in, where Earthbound 64 and Robotech Crystal Dreams both canceled, but Doshin the Giant lives.
Yeah, well, you know. So Hakeem Alston, suggested by Lord Mo, who is, you know, he knows a lot about niche martial artists. You may recognize him as the guy who played the guy that Liu Kang fights in the first MK movie that gets his soul stolen.
Is this the guy? Help me out here. This is the guy from that first-person martial arts game for the Sega Saturn. Is that who he is?
I don't actually know. He might be in it.
Who is Hakeem Alston?
That's the name.
Is it just a guy from Mortal Kombat?
That's the name of the guy who played that character. The character didn't have a name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the actor.
Yeah, but he's like dressed up in fights like the guy he played in the movie.
Okay, I see. I'm sorry. I was confused.
Yeah, no worries.
You should never invite me on these things. I'm confused all the time.
Well, I'm confused all the time and I'm the host, so it's, you know, it's no big deal.
You're not. You know all these people's names and addresses, and they come over to your house.
Yeah, Doshin actually just needed to drop
no.
off some newspapers. It's a weird thing
Elon's rubbing his Rolex in Doshin's the face and saying, "Look at my amazing wealth, you peasant."
That is not Elon
I hate
Musk.
Elon Musk.
I mean, me
That is
too.
Elon Musk.
Which is why he's not in this tournament.
That's him.
No, it's not.
I recognize him from Saturday Night Live. I watched every episode.
Well, Hakeem did
I
better.
hope he wins and it ruins the fucking night.
Well, if he wins, he's not gonna ruin it because he's not Elon.
My Elon slam.
Doshin, you know what to do. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I was about to say.
He's got his special.
Barvento was like, nope, no you don't.
Oh, he didn't get to do his special move called To the Moon.
Oh, God.
He throws Dogecoin.
Hold on, I'll have to break something up after this next entrant comes in. I might have to explain who they are. Because some of these people are pretty niche.
Oh, really? I couldn't tell because of Barravento.
Shut up. Anyway, it's a sports team. my friend suggested the King of Fighters sports team. I'm like, you only get one character, though. He's like, well, mix them all into one character.
Okay.
Because he suggested the sports team and Miku. And
See, I thought it was the local sports team, and we made a character in honor of Richard Lotax Kianka, who passed away.
Don't even do that.
Hey, you're getting off easy. I had a stream last night, and my friend made a JonBenet Ramsey joke.
Oh, gee. Well, I mean, that's so old at that point that there's like a joke about it in drunk histories.
Wait, the drunk history have a JonBenet? I think
No.
a little offensive. They had a whole episode.
No, they didn't. It was just one joke where it was like
Seth Rogen.
No,
Seth Rogen,
no, it was
JonBenet.
the one dude that I know of that I can't remember the name of, like Tyler Bree Henry or whatever.
Tyler Breeze, the WWE superstar.
Yes.
On episode of Drunk History.
Yes. But no, the conversation was like, do you know about the musical group John A? And then the host goes, JonBenet Ramsey? Yeah, I think the brother did it. Like,
Oh my god!
like, wow.
And I'm not allowed to make a joke about Rich Kianka.
No, he sucks and all.
I'm going back to being a mint.
I'm trying to have fun here.
Great news for you.
I'm just trying to have fun here, which I can't now that sports team is gone. So Wario and Barravento just seem to be bullying everybody that goes.
What's with Wario and the feet? Did you see that? He gave her corns a little nibble. Would Wario be a foot pervert? IRL. I'm dropping the Elon Musk bit to ask the serious questions here.
He absolutely would be.
Of the Mario Party characters, who's the most likely to be a foot pervert?
It's a tie between.
Everyone's gonna say Waluigi. Everyone's gonna say Waluigi. I'm gonna say no. It's King Boo.
Oh yeah,
King
maybe.
Boo,
Yeah.
most likely to be foot pervert. Look at that tongue.
Serena says Luigi, which might also be what?
When you go, oh Elon, no!
Now we got
He's
Master
gonna save
Asia.
the world. Master Asia, of course, from the country of Asia.
So the thing is about Gundam, it's like I'm very confused that there's like you know the whole focus is mechs, but then there's just like martial arts guy thrown in there. I don't know much about Gundam, so I don't know what he does.
Okay. No, okay. I'm gonna school you for a second. Gundam is mostly about the Principality of Zeon, which is a federation of planets that wants to emancipate itself from the Earth government and the war that stems from that. G Gundam is a specific Gundam series which is like an alternate universe almost. It's not about the war between Zeon and Earth. Instead, it's what if Gundam was pro wrestling? And all the Gundam, see, in the future, war is outlawed. See, I'm going to talk about G Gundam the whole time now. War is outlawed. You can't have wars. It's basically robot jocks. Instead of wars, every country, which has left Earth, by the way, and every country now just has their own space colony. Every country has their own representative that's a Gundam pilot in a culturally themed Gundam. So Master Asia, I believe, is Super Asia's, which is like a conglomerate of different Asian countries. I could be wrong, but I want to say he's Super Asia's representative and the current champion of G Gundam. It's been a long time since I watched it. But like, there's a guy named Chibody Crockett, right? And Chibody Crockett's America's representative, and his Gundam is a football player and a boxer at the same time. And then the Dutch Gundam is a windmill. The French Gundam wears a Napoleon hat and has a cape. And fights with a pointy sword. I'm not making any of this up.
I mean, you're selling me hardcore.
You should fucking watch G Gundam. G Gundam fucking rules.
I like the entirety of the G Gundam conversation. Wolf Hawkfield entered and then left.
Fuck! I don't give a shit. We're talking about G Gundam now. This is so much more important. No! Don't! I won't have a chance to talk about anime anymore. No, so like, like here's regular Gundam, right? Regular Gundam is like war is bad. It turns children into killers. You know, it's like fucking waxing and waning about, you know, the innocence that you lose when countries go to war, from a very human level. And then G Gundam is literally like the Royal Rumble.
Well, I guess it makes sense that he's here now.
Yeah, like it makes perfect sense that Master Asia would be here.
Yeah, fighting a Taekwondo pervert. So
She did stick her feet in Wario's mouth.
So
Hey, it's Billy Kane!
So I tried to make him look like how he looks in KOF-14, and since they didn't have like the striped bandana, he now just looks like a former member of Chumbawamba.
I don't know if it's just my screen, but I deadass thought that was a newspaper hat.
Yeah, I mean it
Like
kind of looks
like he folded a newspaper to make a funny hat as a joke. And I was like, who's this guy? The wacky businessman?
Yeah, he's all
Is this guy
veiny.
one of the wrestlers?
So
Is this guy one of the wrestlers? He looks like a businessman.
So I tried to give him, you know, the stick that he always uses, but you can't get bigger than that. So and we got more virtual
Maybe it's
fighters.
like Goku's extendo pole. Is that one of the wrestlers? He looks like a ninja man.
Now this is like the guy that I feel like when you're, you know, much younger and you play Virtua Fighter, Kage is like the most likely pick because he's like, oh, he's a cool ninja, which is totally fair because he's very fun to play as.
Reveal yourself, stranger.
It's also probably how the Mortal Kombat devs realized that Kage and Cage are very similar in spelling.
That's true.
Yeah. Like, they know that, but they still...
Kage.
They still can't pronounce...
Kage is spelled very differently than Cage, because it's normally spelled in hiragana or katakana.
Oh, right.
And that language is crazy.
Kind of is, yeah.
Some people just draw boxes and they're like, these are letters now. And I'm like, well, yeah, you say so, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of have a head start on learning Japanese because I know most katakana, but I don't know any of the...
What's your favorite Japanese word?
Gero, Gary, Gay, Gay, Gay.
That's a wonderful.
Yeah. That Japanese noise band.
That's not a word, that's a name.
Oh, name is a word.
Minus 5 stars.
Okay, I'm trying to think of some, like, really good ones, but I kind of can't.
I like Ringo, because it's Apple.
Oh, yeah.
I like personal computer. My Japanese teacher taught us that, like, Japanese don't like rename shit if they don't have to, you know?
Yeah.
So anything invented after the Restoration era is just a Hepburn of, you know, what it's called in the native language. So camera is kamara.
Yeah, I think even the word
Kamara.
chance is said a lot in English.
Yeah.
Seems like kind of a basic word to not have an
camera is
equivalent
camera and personal computer is personal computer.
Yeah. It's very strange how
Or
these
as they
things
call
work
it,
out.
Pishi.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Pishi. I watch a lot of if you ever watch the YouTube channel, no, Twitch channel. My brain's broken. Old Computer Show, I think it's called.
Old timey
show,
gamer,
like
computer show, yeah.
Oh yeah. Old timey gaming show. At a certain point in the night, they'll just show the Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful just watching these old Japanese.
Yeah, Sasha would put that on a lot. Like I think
Yeah.
she puts other stuff on nowadays because of how unpredictable that channel is late at night. But I've heard a lot of Japanese promos as I'm going to sleep because she'll just put that on for the night.
What do you say unpredictable as if like something bad's gonna happen, like a monster jumps out, or like
No, just like
it's 12:25, time for the racist gaming hour.
That's not what I meant. I meant just like they might have like a really hold on, Chris. They might have like a really high energy thing playing while we're trying to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. Okay, so who's? Oh, it's a guy from
You got some fucking Japanese comedians screaming about the new Dragon Quest. I got you.
I mean, they might.
Dragon Quest Super Famicom.
So I chose this theme.
It's like, Jesus, I'm trying to sleep.
I chose this theme for Clark because the Ikari theme in KOF 94 is just a lift of Surprise You're Dead by Faith No More. I don't know Clark. Clark's one of the Ikari warriors. And I think he's been in every KOF.
What is Faith No More?
Faith No More is a band that everybody thinks is the Mike Patton band, but the band existed before he did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey, Crunch
Mike
Dunkins!
Patton, my favorite general in World War II. I love that film where George C. Scott played him.
Yeah, and he screamed, my ass is on fire and all of them.
No, you're thinking of the director's cut of Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah, true. So Crunch Dunkins returns. We had her make a brief appearance on the last show that we did, where I revealed that I am shit at improv.
You're great. You're great.
Well, thank you.
Let's zip zap zop me, okay? Zip.
Zap.
Zop.
Zappa.
Zippo.
Zappelli.
I don't know how to zip zap zop.
Was that
You called my bluff.
was that that one song Zip Zap Rap that was like an anti-drug thing or whatever?
What?
Yeah, the Zip Zap Rap. Look it up. If you looked up,
This is penis music. What's playing right now? This is straight up, like, I know like people have debated what is and what is not penis music. I think this is pretty obviously penis music.
Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack rules, and I will not accept any arguments.
Too bad you're getting one.
Yeah, well, you know, it's
Streets
not
of
my,
Rage.
it's not my
Streets
fault
of
that you're
Rage.
wrong.
The soundtrack, if I could have made the game, like I envisioned Streets of Rage 3, back when I was on the board of directors of Sega, I said we need to just get let's license a bunch of Jim Croce music and just convert them into MIDIs, and they said no.
Well, I'm surprised you wouldn't ask Yuzo Koshiro to just have Lou Reed read out poems.
No, Lou Reed is dead. He tore his head off, remember?
Yeah, but like Streets of Rage was like, being developed back in like the 90s, so.
Yeah, Lou Reed died in the 80s when he ripped his own head off.
So this is the
At least
character
that video you showed me.
Oh yeah. So there was this is a lady from the Silver Case sequel that I added, and random.org made her the last entrant.
That demo, I said Jim Croce music. That demo said Jim Crow music in the chat. I'm mad. That demo, you got. I'm fucking in a weird mood today where my medicine's like interacting with me weird, and I've been like kind of like easy breezy, like whatever, dude, chill. And then suddenly someone's just like, Chris, you're racist? You know what? I can't ban you from someone else's chat, but I can find you in the real world.
Now, I think Jim Crow music would be like Kid Rock or something.
Well, no, Jim Crow music would be Al Jolson, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. That's just Tori Wilson.
Yeah, she's one of the filler slots, basically. So the thing with this game is that you can't have a completely computer-only Rumble. And you can only have like 16 creative characters on one card.
Ah.
So I basically had
I
to
see.
add all 16 characters into a 20-man match and then just fill the slots with
I hope
underperformers.
Tori Wilson wins. Let's go, Tori Wilson.
Well, she's not going to. That's the whole idea.
I said Jim Croce. Jesus.
No, the
Don't tug on Superman's cape.
No,
You don't spit into the wind.
Well, see, the thing is, the minute that one of the filler characters gets rid of one of the main lineup characters, the match ends. They can't win.
Yeah.
Tori Wilson is a name that I have heard many times. What the? Seen her face a bunch of times, yet I don't think I know anything about her.
She wasn't great.
Yeah.
Kind of a nothing, honestly. I mean, I'm just putting this out there. You know, in that era of wrestling, I feel like wearing skimpy clothing and being a white blonde woman, it's like we were drowning in white blonde women with no talent in that era.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Molly Holly. I remember Jazz.
Oh yeah.
I remember a bunch of women wrestling from that era. But Tori Wilson is like, I can't tell you like the top 10 moves of Tori Wilson. All I remember is that her dad got married in his underwear and then died of a heart attack.
Like at the same time.
Yeah.
So now it's a fight between Master Asia and Clark for the Melvstomp victory here.
Go Master Asia. Everyone, you should watch G Gundam. It's wonderful. The first episode opens with a quote from Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's how you know you're in for a good fucking time. And that was in the Japanese dub. That wasn't added by American people trying to have a laugh and be funny.
Oh yeah, because tons of Japanese things just reference Western stuff. Like
there's a guy called Argo Galsky, and he's the guy who runs the Russian Gundam. And he's in prison for life, and he can only stop being a prisoner if he wins the Gundam tournament.
There was also I watched the movie adaptation of Bullet Train I think a week ago, and I only vaguely knew it was based off a Japanese novel, like pretty loosely. And once the one character was revealed to be obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine, I'm like, this has to be in the original novel. Like, there's no way. Yeah. And I was right. It seems like a very...
Ladies and gentlemen, Stacy Keebler, one-time Duchess of Dudleyville, one-time fiance of David Flair, and of course, one-time romantic partner of Mr. George Clooney.
Of course.
Christy Hemme. Hello, Christy Hemme. You were a lady, I guess.
Yeah. She had a slightly different look from what I can tell.
She was the announcer for TNA for quite a while.
Oh.
I really should have taken a nap before being on someone else's stream.
That's
I'm
fine.
being very disrespectful.
It's fine.
I'm very out of it right now.
So am I, don't worry.
No, you're not. You're just saying that like to be in solidarity with me. Like, oh, don't worry, Chris. I
posted like 2 hours ago that I had brain fog today. Like, it wasn't saying that to impress you or anything.
You had brain frog.
That would be cool.
No, it wouldn't.
I could just, like, make frogs come out of my head.
That would probably hurt.
No, I mean, like, just kind of like Zeus style, like they just kind of pop out.
Do you ever see I, Claudius?
I think I've heard of
never
it,
mind.
But...
You should watch I, Claudius. This conversation was going to go to a dark place, and I decided to pump the brakes.
That's me after you suggested I watch Caligula. Also,
Claudius is so much better than Caligula. Pepsi, 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 Pepsi. I love Pepsi. They're chanting for Pepsi. They love it. They want it.
They want the Crystal Pepsi back.
Bring back the fucking Crystal Pepsi, you fucking cowards.
Yeah.
Replace all the water in the world with Crystal Pepsi and watch the dolphins fucking die.
It'll be just like Idiocracy.
Why'd you have to do that? I thought I had a good original joke, and then you were like, Chris, your joke is just like that movie that sucks balls.
No, I'm more making fun of people who say that about everything.
Chris, how come you brought this hack onto the stream? I mean, Melly, why'd you fuck, I fucked up my own joke.
Get out of here, Satan.
I'm not the devil, I'm just... My name's Ball Balls.
That was Paul Balls.
I see.
He forgot whose stream it was. He said Chris when he meant to say Melly.
Yeah, his defining character trait.
He undercut the entire bit and ruined it.
It's Mike Judge being miserable, basically, and very into eugenics, which he denies. But you know. But I feel like
I love eugenics.
Yeah,
why don't you like eugenics?
Sucks in his lane.
They had that song. They had that song that I liked.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes I feel Annie Lennox is great. I love eugenics.
Yeah.
That wasn't even that wasn't even the Eurythmics. That was Soft Cell. I fucked that up too. Fuck!
Well, it's not the
Eurythmics. What was the Eurythmics' biggest hit?
All the songs I know related to them are just Annie Lennox songs, so I'm not sure.
I'm looking it up. The Eurythmics. Sweet Dreams, that was their biggest hit.
Right.
And I went with fucking Soft Cell instead, like a fucking noob.
So
they're not even the same genre. They are the same genre. That's me being hyperbolic. That's me making a mountain out of a molehill. Did you post about this stream in my Discord, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is with Idiocracy, it's like there's a lot to comment on, you know, America's stupidity as a whole. Do not involve people eat too much and are dumb. You know, like, that's not like, and they breed too much. It's like, no, the more serious problems aren't really that.
There are serious problems in our society. You've got that right.
Yeah.
Name them. Rank them. Rank them up.
First.
Hold on.
Number 10, the worst problem in America.
The Frosty machine is always
10.
broken.
The Frosty machine is broken. Number 9, worst problem with American culture.
We're not doing this.
No, we're doing this. What's number 9?
I'm trying to concentrate on the finale here.
No, you're not. You were just talking about Mike Judge for 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, but...
Number 9.
Chris making up shit.
Chris just comes on a stream and says weird shit for no reason. Number 8. Worst cultural problem with the institutions of America.
And,
Clark won, and his prize is getting put in a dragon sleeper by Christy Hemme.
Yeah. So Clark was the Sasha rep. I actually fucked up and didn't, actually, mention most of the people who repped everybody.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna
We
do
just
that now.
talked about Elon Musk's penis for 25 minutes.
No, you were doing that, you freak.
We were both doing that. I was doing it and you were in the room. That makes you an accessory.
No, it does not. Anyway, so Kiri and Augie was
It
me.
looks like a forearm with no head.
Yeah. Faust was Kung Fu Grips rep. Sea Tiger, previously mentioned, was Eric. Crunch Dunkins was Jace, who was the only other person that remembers Crunch Dunkins. Juri Han was Jim of many names. Kark, I mean, it's on the screen there. Doshin the Giant, Donkus. Kinika Man, Virtua Processor. There's so much Virtua Fighter in here that even some of the people that submitted stuff have Virtua in their name. Wario, Delta D. Hakeem, Lord Mo. Kagemaru, Roman 555. Wolf Hawkfield, Lilac? Oh god, I feel like an asshole now.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Yeah. Baravento, Professor Voodoo. Also, hey there. Master Asia Hex, and the sports team amalgamation, Flynn Jew. So, thanks everybody.
The number 3 problem with America the country as a concept from the inception of the Constitution. The Denver Vor panel didn't happen at Denver 2021.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Anyway, Chris,
yeah, I can't believe they canceled it. What the fuck? I just wanted to go to the Vor panel.
Well, anyway,